center, Serge Ibaka. At point guard, Reggie Jackson. At the other guard position, Paul George. At the other forward position, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach of the visiting team is Tyronn Lue. Now, let's meet the starting five for your Chicago Bulls. At the power forward, standing 6'8", number 50, Aaron Gordon. At the point guard position, at 6'6", number 2, Lonzo Ball. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'6", number 6, DeMar DeRozan. At the center position, 6 feet, 10 inches, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. At guard, 6'6", number 8, Zach LaVine. Your Chicago Bulls head coach is Billy Donovan. Make some noise for your Chicago Bulls.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Bulls last season missed the playoffs for the 4th straight time. Coach Billy Donovan said you've got to enjoy the process, the struggles, the joys, the pain. You take both ends of it. There's always opportunities to grow and learn, and that's what's important. Kevin, the Bulls are hoping for improvement.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Morris at 4, with Ibaka at the 5. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. One for Chicago. In the backcourt, it's Ball and LaVine. DeRozan out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot, manning the middle. You take a look at Los Angeles. Well, we know this is everything they've worked toward. Greg, the adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know who they are. They play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
I like what you said. They know who they are. They play within those limits. You're right. Now, here's Leonard. Going inside, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
Here's Gordon. Bulls moving the ball around. Passes it to LaVine. Now Gordon. Outside, George. Shoots over Ball. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Stolen by Jackson. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Good on the shot.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Outside, Ball. Back to LaVine. And there's the pass to DeRozan. The dish to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon kicks to Levine. Ball from long range. Leonard against DeRozan. Pass the ball. Now here's DeRozan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. From 20 feet out. And there's Levine on the assist by Ball.
Well, Zach Levine is shot ready. Okay, so in the catch-and-shoot game, hands are up. I'm ready to catch and fire.
There's the three. And Marcus Morris, good for three.
Morris Sr.
5 points in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach.
Outside, George, back to Jackson. Leonard with no one around. And another three for the Clippers.
For three.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
DeRozan in the corner. Back to Ball. On the wing, Levine. Outside, DeRozan. Ball from long range. No good that time. Willis will take it the other way. Jackson has the open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jackson's got his second bucket. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. A 12-point game. DeRozan in the corner. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Well, this goes to a philosophy shift from DeMar DeRozan. He has fun.
Timeout of the game called for Chicago.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. We're just trying to mix things up here.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 5 is Zach LaVine.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
DeRozan in the corner. In the corner, it's Levine. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Now, here's Holmes. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Holmes against Vucevic. A 3 from Leonard.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Ball against Jackson. On the wing, Levine. For the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got it back down to within single digits for the Bulls. Down low. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And Ball sets up his teammates. And when they're open, quick to whip it around.
He's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Justice Winslow comes in for George. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Now here's Winslow.
Justice Winslow. Rajon Rondo.
And Bamba pulls it down. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Back to White. Pass to Caruso. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Boy, guys, when you think about Mo Bamba setting the record at the NBA Draft Combine, a 7'10", eye-popping wingspan, and amongst his draft class, he had the longest standing reach. So we are talking about a big-time, long athlete here.
Shot clock at 3. They get it again. Holmes, the layup off target.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a Chippy, that's tough to take.
That drive by Carter.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Well, how about the frame and the concentration of Serge Ibaka? What an interior finish that was.
Carter goes back up. And that's 2 points on the lane. Carter's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Rondo penetrating. That one goes in. And the Clippers lead by 11.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
Here's Caruso. Sinks the triple. Caruso's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. To the middle. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
What a fantastic finish by Zach LaVine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
Now here is Ibaka. Here's Jackson. Bank shot. No good. George. Oh!
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, LaVine has got a creative streak.
And that's life above the rim.
I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Now here's Jackson. He has 6. The second effort. He lays it in.
Reggie Jackson.
Jackson's got 8 points.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough moves. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in line so far here in the second quarter.
Bamba with the block.
Now, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back mode.
Ball no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
George with the bucket.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And LaVine throws it down.
Boy, hard to keep up with the quickness of Zach LaVine. Get that first step off the drive, and it's over.
And the Clippers call time here. In the quarter.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Serge Ibaka. Bulls have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in line so far here in the second quarter.
Bamba with the block.
Now, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back mode.
Ball no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
George with the bucket.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And LaVine throws it down.
Boy, hard to keep up with the quickness of Zach LaVine. Get that first step off the drive, and it's over.
And the Clippers call time here.
All right, which section wants a free t-shirt?
Los Angeles leading by 6. Jackson passes to Holmes. They get it back. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And LaVine, here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's insane quickness by Zach LaVine. Hard to keep up with him off the dribble.
For Chicago, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And So Levine nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
The kick out to Ball. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Williams against Leonard. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Jackson against Ball. Jackson down low. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Bean passes to Bamba. Dishes it to Vucevic. Bamba kicks to Levine. Outside Williams. Pass to Levine. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
Los Angeles leading by 6. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Clippers have possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Leonard. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And Levine throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Jackson. He's got 8. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Levine. He doesn't hit that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. A 3 from Leonard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Outside Williams. Pass to Levine. Here's Vucevic, and Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound. He gets whistled for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Mann's checked in for Marcus Morris, and Winslow subbed in for Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. There's Winslow. No good off the back of the rim. Bulls trail by 9. On the wing, Williams. Back to Ball. Now the pass to Levine. A 3-pointer is right on target. Levine's got 24.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up. To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Paul George. Levine kicks the ball. Pass to Levine. High post Vucevic. Shoots over Batum. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
34 seconds left in the first half. Rondo dishes to Batum, and the shot is good. Batum's got his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Now here's Levine. He's got 24, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. There's Winslow. Outside for Batum. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
And again, Chicago turns it over.
Clippers ball.
Five seconds left in the first half of basketball. From deep. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Ty Lue, good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for the Clippers, they wanted to get out to a fast start in this championship series, and their solid play in the first half of Game 1 was a big step in the right direction. These two teams seem to still be feeling each other out, though, so it could be anybody's game. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Clippers?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points is what the major difference is.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Chicago.
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter D. They're standing around flat-footed, not closing down on threes or anything else. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be avoided.
Ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. The wingmen, LaVine and Williams. Vucevic is out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Jackson passes to Ibaka. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 8 now. Los Angeles leading by 6. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
And the Clippers have possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Leonard. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And LaVine throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, he is only concerned right now. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Mann's checked in for Marcus Morris, and Winslow subbed in for Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. There's Winslow. No good off the back of the rim. Bulls trail by 9. On the wing, Williams. Back to Ball. Now the pass to LaVine. A three-pointer is right on target. LaVine's got 24.
I'll tell you.
Field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Ball driving in. Count that bucket. Ball's got 6.
got to respect how quickly ball gets to the rack. I mean, if you give him the lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it quickly.
Jackson misses. Chicago has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Levine throws it down.
He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Just over a minute played so far. Jackson against Ball. Looking to get back on track here. Bamba with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group.
The future for him was very much in question. So remarkable to see this guy come back even better and be a perennial all-star. Like, what a journey.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets. Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Lets it go from deep. Levine finds Markkanen. On the wing, DeRozan. Connects from three-point range. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Boy, firing the jumper.
Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Here's George. He's got 19. Down low. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 9.
The defense has zero clue on how to guard Paul George, a screen and roll genius. Fantastic at knowing when to pass.
Now here's Markkanen. DeRozan in the corner. Trains the three-pointer. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game. They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mann's checked in. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. Clippers leading by 7. And here's Jackson. He's got 8. And the layup is good.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Jackson passes to Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Rosen dishes to Gordon. Jackson against Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. DeRozan's got 11. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Pass to Mann. Another shot. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there from Markkanen. To the paint. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Los Angeles leading by 4. And the foul call in Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Goes up. Jackson from long range. Drops in the tray. Jackson's got 13 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and something else that served them overs they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 13. Nice D from Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. DeRozan's shot is good.
Well, just staying alert. Great setup that time.
Here, since.
A shot by Batum, no good. The Bulls shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting in all cylinders. Gordon finds DeRozan. Levine with it. Right side, DeRozan. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. LA's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Jackson with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Offensive rebound. That one drops for him. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
For the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Ibaka. Justice Winslow comes in for Marcus Morris. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Jackson.
And how about Rondo here, just all over with the handle. Remarkable how he just knifes through the defense.
Passes to Gordon. Sweet move, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuate
controlling the backcourt.
They now take the lead. DeRozan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Batum shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah.
And Levine, here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so Levine nails both of them. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here he goes over Levine, and Leonard gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Levine, here we go.
Well, you love the footwork of Levine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
Covered by Levine. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
Now, here's ball. Outside DeRozan. Bamba passes to Levine. DeRozan for 3. Shot clock at 5. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at...
Looking to end his cold spell. Jackson misses.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Levine finds Vucevic. And here's Leonard from 3. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists in the game. Down low, DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Well, this is the point where you say, uh-oh, DeMar DeRozan is going to start to get rolling. This guy can impose his will.
Bamba with the block. Leonard against DeRozan. And Ball slams it in.
just lead in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the ring, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Combo with the block. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam. Bulls trail by 4. Now Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Zach LaVine was so young when he entered the league, but this guy has been incredible on the offensive end.
An outstanding defensive play to earn block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Leonard, no luck. The Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. And Vucevic throws it down.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
And that one's good. Leonard's got 39.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Amba kicks the ball. In the corner, it's Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist here tonight.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really 8 points for Rashawn Holmes.
Check out the vision from Jackson. Doesn't have to make the flashy play, just wants to make the right play.
LaVine, good.
Well, they're just riding a hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in the zone all night.
Passes it to Mann. Now here's Leonard. Shoots over DeRozan, and it's Leonard missing. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. This
guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir.
LA's gotten just one go down for them here on the fourth. Jackson passes to Holmes. Kicks to Leonard. The pass to Mann. Leonard on the wing. Chicago grabs the miss. Bomber's got his 16th rebound on the night. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Levine for 3, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Boy, the form is beautiful from distance.
Yeah, making the GA look all too easy right now. It's tipped. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Bamba finds DeRozan. Levine for 3, and the Bulls another 3.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Leonard looking over the floor. Bamba with the block.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And DeRozan, here we go.
Boy, this guy's so quick with the ball in his hands. DeRozan's acceleration makes him effective.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Jackson to halt the run. That shot no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Johnson against Levine.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside DeRozan. Ball from long range. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Los Angeles calls time. timeout. They're trailing by 14. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Clippers. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Caruso. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Rondo looking around. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
It's really clear to me that Marcus Morris has an unshakable belief in his ability to score at will.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Jackson. Over in the corner, White. Brown against Leonard. Pass to White. Here's Gordon. Rebounded by Jackson. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Rondo against White. Unloads. Kept alive. Holmes, good.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And White kicks to Bradley. Pass to Caruso. Over Jackson. From deep. Over in the corner, White. Here's Caruso. Off target from three-point range. Outside Jackson. Holmes finds Rondo. Jackson from long range. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
I'll tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked. Confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
So the Bulls win it. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Zach. Some big baskets for you down the stretch. What's it like when you have the ball in your hands in those moments?
Oh, it was great. I'm not scared to take or miss any shot, and I'll go down there swinging every time.
Well, you connected at the right times tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.